y'all, welcome back to Ron&Lia. Today, Ron is not with us. He is taking a nap, but I have my sister here as a guest.
Hello.
Her name is Megan. She also has a YouTube channel, so I'll make sure to link that down below and put it somewhere on here on the screen.
Yes, it's Megan's Journey. Mm-hmm. So it'll be in the link below.
Yes, Megan's Journey, and she can sing. So make sure you subscribe to her channel. So today, I thought it would be fun to do like a little story time on the first time my family met Ron. So a little bit of backstory. Ron and I, we only dated for a short period of time before we got engaged. And I kind of kept the relationship, kind of private from my family until we got engaged. So it was definitely a shock. So it was, it was interesting to say the least. So
yes, very.
We're gonna do a little story time. So Megan is gonna speak on behalf of the entire family.
Oh, not the entire family. So, look, I can't speak for everybody. Just like my reaction to it or what?
So, Megan, there go Ron in the background. He's probably gonna poke in and say something. You can if you want to. So anyway, Megan, what went through your head when I came and told you that I was engaged?
I was in complete shock. No, it's because you kept it on the low, and it was just out the blue. So I was just kind of like.
But see, you knew we were dating, though.
Okay, yeah, but you was still private. She was still private with.
Yes. So, well, and I guess, on my, pretty much, I wanted to make sure that Ron was serious about me before I brought him to my family. So I pretty much, and don't do this. I recommend if you're thinking about marrying somebody, let your family meet them first. But I pretty much told him, we can date, but, you need to propose to me. I need to know that you're serious first, and then I'll bring you around my family. But that was kind of backwards. So
see, and I took it as, you keeping stuff from me. We're supposed to be, we sisters. We supposed to be best friends, close. We all are, all three of us. So
we have another sister. I'm the middle. She's the youngest.
We have an older sister. So we all close. I'm like, you keep a secret from me. Like we're supposed to be like this. So it's kind of like that, kind of like not believing it.
And
how you gonna do me like that?
And honestly, I was just nervous. I didn't want my heart broken. I was like, you gotta propose to me. Look at Ron.
This guy.
Oh Lord, what are you doing?
Give me a thumbnail.
What do you have on?
I'm the one she married.
This one here.
Look, you are kicked out of the video. So, but pretty much where my head was, I was in love, but I was also nervous because I was like, I don't want to bring someone around my family that I'm not going to marry. I didn't want to just bring someone around my family, and then if it didn't work out, they were going to be like, oh, what happened to Ron or what, So luckily, God, to God be the glory. We are happily married and we're together. And he was okay with, being engaged first before meeting the family. But looking back now, I would have done it differently. I definitely would have done it differently because it was honestly it was a mess. It was
that of you're not telling everybody. You just come in here like, oh hey. It was just a bunch of emotions, but.
Yeah, I literally walked in the house one night at like 11 p.m. and said, "Hey,
she
Mama.
Said, "Hey y'all,
hey everybody, I'm engaged." And
we said, "What happened?" What?
Which they knew that I was dating Ron, but they had just never met him before.
Yeah.
And so
it's all about perspective because you think you can't show your person to the family if you're not. You have to know you're serious about the person.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure he was serious.
And my
about
thinking
me,
is just. If you feel it's serious, she feel like it could be a whole bunch of people you take into the house, but I just feel like if it's going serious, you think it's serious, they can meet the family. But people are just, people just think differently, I guess. But whatever works for you,
Yeah, but looking back on it, I was really doing too much, because even if you bring someone to your family and it doesn't work out, it just didn't work out.
It's
you
okay.
Still, like, that doesn't, it is kind of, it's different to be dating someone, or, getting engaged to someone and your family hasn't met them yet. Looking back, it is a little...
Yeah, because my thing is, it wasn't that serious. It was like, if he felt he was serious about you, he could meet us, whether it was him or, a bunch of people, it just...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, looking back. But, it's good now. But in the beginning, it was a little rocky, because everybody was like, okay, where is Ron? Let's look at him. Let's meet him. Oh my gosh, like, you're engaged, and, we've never even met him, so...
I think you were thinking it was going to be, like, just terrible. I don't know.
Yeah, but don't do that.
We was just like, we can meet him, whether you marry him or not. We can still meet who you date if you think it's serious,
Right. If you're dating someone and you're serious about them, let them meet your family. That way you don't just come home with an engagement ring like I did.
Yeah, don't think too hard about it.
That was terrible.
Don't think too hard about it.
And then on top of that, so I, told my family, okay, well, we're gonna have like a party. And I'm gonna, bring Ron over so he can meet everybody and y'all can kind of get to know him a little bit. So I invited Ron over, and, he was a gentleman, of course, and we had fun and we had food and talked to my parents and everything. And I was like, okay, this is a good first meeting. So then, let me tell you what Ron did. And this is when it got a little tricky. I was like, Lord Jesus, don't start. So,
girl, I can't.
After we had a conversation with my parents, Ron sits on the couch. He gets comfortable on the couch, right? He was full. He had dinner. I guess he was just in a good mood. He gonna holler out. So my family was standing in the kitchen behind us, and the couch was, in front of the kitchen. He gonna holler out, "I love y'all."
And we're looking like, what? And I was like,
everybody said,
it was just a little random, that's all.
He said, "I love y'all." And I was thinking in my head, oh, Lord Jesus.
Like, what he trying to make us turn now.
He trying too hard. And he gonna mess himself up.
But hey, that's just his personality.
That is. Ron is very goofy. He's very outgoing. And, sometimes when Megan's over here, he'll do something random, like scare us or, do something silly. So that's just part of his personality. But when he did that, I was like, are you trying to mess up? Are you trying to get accepted to this family?
About you or what?
Oh, so I was like, Lord Jesus. But, so we got through that, and they just, they love him now. We're one big happy family.
Yeah, he really is a nice, genuine person.
Yes, so. Ron he's something else. But ladies, if you're dating somebody, let them meet your family before you get engaged.
Look, if you think it's serious, don't have anybody just walking in. Now, let's say that.
If you're serious, like Ron and I were
for a while, Mm-hmm. And even if y'all don't work out, your family, we would think your family's important to meet them. So just, even if it don't work out, it's still, do that. Because at the moment you felt like it was important.
Right. So. Right, that is true. But yes. So, because honestly, me and Ron, we dated for about 3 months, then we got engaged, and then we got married at about 7 months. I think it was just at 7 months we were like dating. So a little under a year, but it was very fast. But I've heard of other couples, like if you go on YouTube and you look up other couples, I've seen people get engaged or actually get married after like 2 or 3 months. So, there's other couples who have done that. So it's, it's different, but it's not something that's, uncommon, I guess. Mm-hmm. So, because like Fantasia, her and her husband, they actually married after 3 weeks. But her faith was in a different place.
They've been together for
they've been together for a while. So, yeah.
I would just say, just do what's best for you. Don't try to follow anybody else or anybody else's opinions. Because everybody has an opinion. So
Yes, you have to follow your heart.
Yeah.
And Ron and I definitely, we followed our hearts, but the beginning was hilarious. If I could go back, I would do a lot of things differently. Like, okay, let's ease our family into this. Because if you think about it, you know, if you think about anybody in your family, if they come to you and say they're engaged to someone after 3 months of dating, you're gonna, you know, be like, okay, well,
like,
let's meet them, or you know, it's it's different, but yeah. So looking back, definitely would have let him meet the family.
But it worked out.
But everybody was cool. You know, it was a good first party, and so it worked out. But
and we had many more after that. We continue to have them.
Yes, we always party and cook and have a good time. But I just wanted to come on here and share with y'all the shenanigans that took place.
A little story time.
The first time Ron met my family. So we have to do this again, Megan.
I'm speaking for everybody. Okay,
she's speaking on behalf. Maybe one day I can convince, you know, everybody to get on the video.
Yeah, because you know everybody got different sides of their story.
Yeah. We're gonna see if my dad will get on here with me one day and say, Daddy, what did you think?
Here we go.
But yeah. So that was the story of when Ron first met my family.
Yes.
Leave us a thumbs up if you want more story times like this. And go subscribe to Megan's channel.
Yes, Megan's Journey. Please subscribe, like, comment, subscribe to my videos. Check me out, share.
Yes. And make sure you subscribe. And we'll see y'all in the next video.
Bye.